Hi everyone, my name is Alan. The first question I wanted to answer was about just my overall feeling about technology in the teaching field. I am personally more accepting. In an ever-evolving, fast world, technology can be pretty scary to deal with, but I believe that with the right resources, the right tools, and the correct way to use it, you can definitely use it to enhance not only student learning, but also yourself as a teacher. One example that I would like to bring up is a strategy that I found to like more personally. I'm a hopeful future music teacher, so one thing that would happen in a traditional classroom of mine that I would do would be doing like play pass offs, basically like playing tests in front of other peers and the director to see if you master certain parts of whatever piece you're learning. And I always found it personally very, very scary, and I'm sure everyone else did for those that have done it. Um, what I found is that by making recordings and turning them in, for example, on a Google survey or just something like that, or whatever, you can turn in videos, that most students are more comfortable and turn in more productive or better work. Um, it just makes them less nervous. You know, they don't have to play in front of their peers. They don't have to personally play in front of the teacher. So I found that that is one way technology could be positively introduced into a field that's not normally very tech friendly, like music. Um, and that goes into the second question. The COVID-19 crisis did actually kind of change my opinions at first about technology in the classroom. At first, I was completely against it. I hated it. I had nothing to do with it. But slowly but surely, like I said, by seeing how different teachers pivoted and improvised and did different things with playing tests, for example, or rehearsals, I found that uh, it is definitely very positive tool to have. Another example I'd like to bring up is a website called Breezing Through Theory, which introduces very basic music theory concepts to students, and I find it personally very engaging. I found that some other students did, where you basically do exercises against the clock, trying to test your skills. And one way my teacher made it more engaging was by basically making a contest between like different sections of the orchestra, and whoever completed the most amount of exercises most proficiently with the less amount of time would get like a certain prize at the end of the week, like maybe a little piece of candy or just something like that. So I would just say overall, yes, I will embrace technology in the classroom.